Could a scientist cause the deaths of millions of people? Yes. Let me explain. A single scientist, a woman, caused the deaths of millions. Not only that, they lowered humanity's intelligence level and were the cause of the crimes committed. They also caused two major environmental disasters in the world: the depletion of the ozone layer and the pollution of nature with the element lead. The source of these problems is lead. In 1908, in Detroit, a woman whose hand-cranked car broke down on a bridge asked a man named Carter for help. Carter, the owner of a car company, died after hitting his chin while turning the crankshaft. Leland, the owner of Cadillac, was very saddened by his friend's death and hired Kettering to completely eliminate the crankshaft. Kettering succeeded, but the car ran very noisily and with a knocking sound. To get rid of this problem, he hired a young man named Midgley. Midgley added lead to the fuel. The noise and knocking disappeared. However, lead was released into the environment from fuel and caused immense harm to humanity. Because lead mimics calcium in our bodies, it accumulates in bones. It also destroys the myelin sheath found in nerve cells in the brain. This is why it leads to permanent learning disabilities and behavioral disorders. This was proven by a scientist named Patterson. He examined lead accumulation in the teeth and bones of cadavers. He then measured the lead accumulated in the teeth of Peruvian and Egyptian mummies. The lead found in the teeth of these people, who lived 1,600 years ago, was 1,000 times less than in people today. Research on infant teeth revealed that lead accumulation in babies causes learning difficulties, a decrease in IQ levels, and an increase in behavioral problems. In addition, since lead causes narrowing and blockage of arteries, it is estimated that 256,000 people die from this cause in America every year. If we consider this constant, it has caused the death of 25 million people in America and 100 million people worldwide in the last century. According to a United Nations report, nearly 1 million people die worldwide each year from lead poisoning, and 1 in 3 children has lead detected in their blood, a figure that amounts to approximately 800 million. Interestingly, a comparison of crime rates in America with the period after leaded fuel was banned shows similar trends. In fact, these trends are almost identical to those in Australia, Canada, and the UK. Let me share another very interesting study. Blood tests for lead were conducted on individuals arrested for the first time and those with previous criminal records. Those with more frequent criminal records were found to have 4 times higher levels of lead. Midgley not only contributed to the release of lead into the environment but also later invented chlorofluorocarbon gas, which was used in refrigerator production. This gas is a major contributor to the depletion of the ozone layer. The use of chlorofluorocarbon gas was banned worldwide in 1989. UNEP has been campaigning for nearly 20 years for the end of leaded gasoline. The campaign, first launched in 2002, reported that 117 countries were using leaded gasoline and that this had profound effects on health. In 1986, Japan became the first country to ban leaded fuel in automobiles. Other countries followed suit, and even Turkey banned the use of leaded fuel in 2004. Algeria was the last country to join this ban in 2021, ending the 99-year era of leaded fuel use worldwide. The United Nations states that removing lead from fuel saves at least 1 million lives annually and saves $2.5 trillion. Despite all this, leaded fuel is unfortunately still used in jet aircraft. Now, let's talk about Midgley. In 1940, at the age of 51, he contracted polio and became bedridden. A bed with a rope and pulley system was designed to help him get up. On November 2, 1944, he became entangled in the ropes of this bed, suffocated, and died. This is precisely why we need to get rid of fossil fuels, including diesel. and switch to electric vehicles. Of course, since this technology is currently, as it has been in the past, closer to capitalist capital, i.e., the wealthy, it seems difficult for all of humanity to switch to electric vehicles. Because when something is invented in the world, instead of the rich saying, "I'm rich enough, let others benefit from this comfort too," they say, "I must become even richer," and all the resources fall into their hands. Let's end the video with an Anatolian proverb. If the rich are satisfied, my dear, the poor are satisfied quickly, but if the rich are satisfied,